Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to take a look at the tank and the actual thumbnail. It's not clickbait, it is true guys. This tank is coming to the end of its life now, in a sense of being here and being Moggs's Aquarium version 1. But nevertheless, we are going to be moving on and we are be getting a new tank build. Moggs's Aquarium version 2 going up in the new year sometime. Hopefully I have it planned for maybe February-ish, but it could be a little bit after that, I'm not sure. We want to get obviously all the house sorted and everything first, and yeah, make sure that that's all decorated. Like I said, the electrics went, so we've got to get the electrics sorted as well in the house. So hence the reason why this, this tank has to go quicker, because the electrics keep tripping. And it's just, I'm just stressing the tank out, to be fair, as well as, and obviously it's not good for the house as well, to be fair. So we need to sort that out, get that addressed, and then, like I said, move on with the project and move on to something new, pastures new. But one thing you'll see over the past couple of weeks, obviously since I've not uploaded a video, is you'll see that I've took this big Monty Porter plate, which was here, if you remember, just underneath this barley green slimer. And basically what we did was we stuck the torches here, and to be honest, the torches look fantastic here. They're getting the right flow, absolutely loving life there. And what we did is we just moved the Monty just to the back of the tank, just there. We shoved it at the back, so it's still getting light, and it's along with the Dragon's Blood chalice as well, that's there. And then we moved this little rock that I had for ages and ages. We'll come on to this anyway shortly, but we'll move this rock just to the side, and you can see all the mushrooms. There's loads of mushrooms stuck everywhere, some zoas, and then we have a bit of jack-o'-lantern which is on it as well. But I think the coral garden looks fantastic there. I don't know why I haven't done that in the first place, to be fair, but we wanted to also get a bit more light for this jack-o'-lantern here, which is on this rock, which not many people actually see, to be fair. And that's just because it was being shaded out, and as you can see, it has been shaded and it's a bit dull, but it's starting to come back over the past week and a half that I've put these up here. It's started to come back a lot more brighter than it has been. So I reckon, I dare say, if if obviously I was keeping the tank a few weeks, 3-4 weeks or something, maybe like that, yeah, I think it would have come back to its full potential. Then we have some of these seduction zoas which are here, and we moved the chalice over to this section. Now a little bit more about the tank, guys. Obviously, as you know, with me shutting the tank down, the corals all have to go. My new build, I've spoke about before, is I'm going to be going all SPS on my new build. I'm not going to be rushing it. I'm going to be taking my time with it. So it will be a little bit boring, to be fair. I really want to keep uploading some videos, but to be honest, there's not going to be much to see other than maybe me testing water. Now obviously you guys are probably not going to be interested in me testing water and stuff like that, so that would just be a waste of not only my time but your time as well, and just watching it. But what I would want to do is, if you leave a comment below what you want me what you would like to see and stuff. I am going to be the tank that's being built for me is going to be built by MBM Aquariums. I'll leave a post here, just here, and I'll leave a description below as well. I'll pin the description so you can go and check him out on Instagram. He's actually building my tank. He does some stunning tanks, some innovative stat tanks as well. Some really good different ones that you've probably never seen, and he's just got an imagination that, yeah, like I said, he likes to change the flow of the tanks by doing different things, and they just look fantastic, his tank. Tom, who joins us on the live stream as well, Tom, that's who made his tank as well. So yeah, go check his Instagram out and you'll see him, or come and join us on our live streams on Friday nights, and you'll get to see what I mean. Just go and check his tank out. But yeah, so Mick is going to be building the tank for me. I'm going to be going aluminium stand. I'm not going to go really too much into it because I want it to be a bit of a surprise for you guys anyway. I did give a bit of a brief explanation and thing that what I was planning on doing on the live stream the other week. But yeah, I want it to be a bit of a surprise. So not only is it a surprise for you, but it's also a surprise for me and stuff. But we're going to be getting the ball rolling on that in December, hopefully, so it's ready for February. That's my plan, that's my aim, and that's what I want to do. And then, like I said, I'm going to be doing cycling. Now, you'll probably be wondering about the fish, what fish I'm keeping, and what, you know, if I'm keeping any corals and stuff like that. And the answer to that is quite simple, guys. I'm not keeping any of the corals other than the bubble coral. That's the one coral that I've decided to keep. And the reason I say that is because this was one of the very first corals that I bought. And my missus actually bought me this. I think she did anyway. I'm sure she did bought me that one. And it was so tiny when I got it. And now you just see the size of it. It's just absolutely massive in the tank now. And it's just one of those ones that I'm not gonna part with. It's too sentimental to me. And the only other three things that are coming with me is these clownfish and my little mandarin. The little mandarin, one-eyed Lily, the mandarin, she's going to be coming with me as well, and stuff like that. Now, you'll probably be asking yourselves where am I going to be putting these corals now, these things. Well, Scott, my good friend Scott, he's going to be looking after the bubble coral for me. I trust him. He's got a great tank going, and yeah, he's going to be looking after the bubble coral for me, which I really appreciate. And the clownfish and the mandarin. What I'm going to be doing, guys, is I'm going to be getting a new tank. I'm going to be getting some small nano tank. I've undecided yet. I don't want anything too big. Just want something just to house the clownfish. While obviously the other tank gets up and running and cycled. And yeah, we want to really take our time with it. We don't want to be rushing anything, to be fair. But yeah, that's really, we're going to get a small tank. So I'm not undecided as to whether to get maybe a second-hand nano in the sense of like the redsea one, or maybe, you know, a TMC one, or maybe a fluval evo. I do like them, to be fair. And the fluval evo, what the one thing I do like about it, it's like it's like a a piece of furniture and as well. Sorry, they come with everything you really need. All right, you can upgrade and stuff like that by getting someone like Aquaprint, Johnny from Aquaprint, to make like a media basket and stuff like that. Maybe I could do that, but I'm undecided yet as to which way I'm going. But one thing is a must, is I need to get some sort of holding tank that I'm going to be doing. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some media from the sump. I'm going to take the water from the tank. So the tank will be getting 50 litres of fresh salt water. That's the only time I'm going to be using my salt in this tank. As you know, I've got this salt in the back room there. It's probably over 2 years, 2.5 years old, unopened. So fingers crossed it doesn't go off. But yeah, I'm going to be using that. I'm going to do a 50 litre water change on here, take out the majority of the water from here, put it into the whatever nano tank I get, 50, 70 litres, whichever one I decide to go with. And yeah, I'm going to use the bio balls, some of the bio balls out of there. And I'm going to use that in whichever tank I decide to get, whether it's a second-hand one or not. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to then turn that tank in to like a little mixed reef. Maybe not something, nothing like with crazy SPS and stuff like that, but maybe I'm gonna, a couple of little SPSs, maybe, when they're easy to care for. Like, I do love the stylos, to be fair. So maybe a little tiny piece of that in there, and maybe a little piece of my guitar at one point, just going in. But the majority of it, I reckon, is I'm gonna go for LPS and softies. And to be honest, I would probably like to have a couple of maybe the fungia plates, and maybe some like rock flower anemones, which I think look fantastic, and they come in all shape, all different colours and stuff like that. So I think I might go that route in that sense. You'll also be wondering, I suppose, of like the equipment, what equipment I'm taking. Well, I'm going to be using every bit of equipment on the tank. Now, I've not told you the exact dimensions of the tank, what I'm getting, so forgive me. So the tank I'm going to be getting is going to be 3 foot wide by 2 foot high by 22 inches deep. Now what that's going to do is it's going to sit in this alcove here. So it's going to be sitting in this alcove here. Now we're having a 4-foot stand that's going to go across, yeah. We're going to have it fairly high, but it's going to fit in near enough in that space, give or take. I think it's about 4 inches either side, 3.5 inches either side. Then we're going to have the tank that's going to be in the center of the stand, just there. We're going to have it all plumbed into the sump. We're going for a slightly smaller sump than what you really go for, to be fair. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I want the dry side to be able to house all of the dry stuff that I've got in here. With it going SPS, I know, you know, over time, maybe not obviously straight away, but in the next maybe 2 years or so, 1.5 to 2 years, I need that space to be able to put all of the, you know, the trace elements and the stuff that I'm going to be dosing. Also Calquasser, I'm going to probably be going Calquasser because, to be fair, that's probably one of the best things that I did. And then we're obviously going to be taking these shells down and stuff. And we're going to be running the Radion lights. Now, the Radion lights, you'll probably be thinking, obviously, let me put this filter on. You'll probably be thinking to yourself, you're not running them that way, and you'll be right. I'm not going to be running this way. I'm just going to basically turn the bracket around, and they're going to be going width ways like that. Because it's only a 3-foot tank, it's not going to need much. However, it is deeper than the Red Sea. So I think it's about, I'm sure it's about 4 or 5 inches, I think, higher than this. So the depth wise, obviously the light needs to penetrate down, but with it being an SPS, we're going to be having a, you know, obviously all SPS, all on the top. So we'll monitor that via a PAR reader. I've got the Senai, but Tom said that I could borrow his Apogee, which is probably more accurate in a sense. And then we're going to be going a grafted Monty. We're going to do some grafted Monty pourers down. One thing is, you know, a couple of barley green slimers. We're going to go barley green slimers for sure, because I think they're just one of the classics, but they just look absolutely fantastic in a reef. And yeah, we're gonna go that way. And then the rest, I'm gonna get some, you know, really good high-end quality SPS, you know, some collector's pieces, so to speak. And then we're gonna have the bubble coral in the center, or maybe to one side, whichever scape I decide to go for. Now, I've been in contact with someone who's going to be doing the scaping anyway. I need to keep in contact with him, to be fair. It's not 100%. He's definitely said he's going to be doing it for me, but we've just not come up with the right shape yet. But I've told him that I specifically want it to be for SPS. And the reason I say that is, as you're in the hobby a lot more, you do begin to realise that flow is vital for SPS, especially in the sense of like the way the structure will be. You know, you need that flow to be able to go through it and stuff like that. One thing I'm having on my new tank is I'm going to be having 2 corner ways. So the flow is going to be going from both of them as opposed to a center way. So I think that will then produce more flow from here, and it'll produce here. And then when they meet, we'll be able to get the swirl and stuff like that. I'm going to be going an M2, which is the Vortex. As you know, I love Ecotech, I love Vortex. I love all of the Ecotech products, to be fair. I think they're just fantastic, and basically they just do what they say on the tin. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. So I'm going to run an M2 in the system. So it's going to be pushing it up that way, and it's going to be pushing it up that way. One of the ways is going to be the overflow, and one of them is going to be the emergency overflow. So we're going to be safe in that sense. And like I said, we're going to be everything, fingers crossed, should be perfect. But you know, it will be sad to see this go, because it's been part of my life for the last 5 years. But you know, I think that something different, something new on the channel, I think it'll be great. And like I said, when I'm not going to be doing anything on the new tank in the sense of like videos and stuff, we're going to be going on to the little nano tank, whichever one we get, whichever one we decide to go with. And yeah, hopefully that will turn out pretty good as well. You know, fingers crossed. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'll probably put that in my bedroom, to be fair. I've got just like a little side cabinet that I'll probably put it on, just for the time being. And then when we decorate that bedroom, yeah, maybe move it down here and see where we go from there. But like I said, that's a few months off yet. But yeah, it's definitely not clickbait, guys. That's what's happened to the Moggs' aquarium. So gutted, but also excited at the same time. But for now, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I know I've been rabbiting on for the past 14 minutes or so, so hope you like this video. If you did, click the thumbs up and the like. If you're not, click the thumbs down. Comment below. If you don't already subscribe to us, I really appreciate it. It doesn't cost anything, absolutely anything. And if you don't check us out on our on Instagram or our live streams, come and check us out every Friday night. Myself, Fish Palace, the Bearded Reef, Jay's Real Reef, and TB Corals. So come and check us out over there. And yeah, until next time, guys, I'll see you soon. Take care.